In video 10, transfer punches. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to transfer punches and how to use them, in addition to pin punches and center punches. There are many different types of punches used in many different industries, and they must always be used with eye protection because they are an impact tool, usually used with a hammer. Center locating punches, or transfer punches, are used to transfer a hole location. Let's say you wanted to drill 4 tap holes in the bottom plate. The first thing you'd do is probably pick up a Sharpie to transfer the hole location from the top plate to the bottom. But what if the Sharpie tip did not fit in the hole? You could then use a type of pen that's used by carpenters with a smaller tip and transfer the hole location that way. But that still does not give you the actual center for the tap drill. The best thing is to use a center locating punch or transfer punch. That's the same diameter as the hole in the top plate. You strike it a few times with a ball peen hammer, and that makes a mark on the bottom plate. That mark is able to seat the drill tip, because if you don't have a center point mark, a drill has a tendency to wander or walk before it starts cutting the metal. These center point marks can be made with a center punch, an automatic center punch, or a spot drill. We'll cover drills in a different video. Chisels are another type of punch used in carpentry and masonry. We won't cover those here, but we will talk about pin punches. Pin removal punches are used for removing retaining pins, but you can also use something called a spring hook, normally used for pulling or pushing springs in machinery, to remove the small pins in this watch band. There's a small arrow indicating what direction the pin is to be pushed out from. This is done for resizing the watch band and is normally done by a jeweler, but it's pretty straightforward. If you use a spring hook as a small pin removal punch, just put the spring hook tip on the end of the retaining pin and give it a few taps. All you want to do is make the head of the retaining pin protrude from the other side. You can then flip the band over and pull the retaining pin out with a pair of needle nose pliers, which we covered in a previous video. Just repeat this process until you have the correct number of linkages removed. Here's a little better view of the procedure. Just give the end a few taps. The pin sticks out of the back. Remove it, take out the linkage. Just reverse the procedure to complete the job. Let tools make your world better. I hope you found this video helpful.